Sligo is associated with Westlife. For others, it's the gateway to the 8th country, with Belbulben rising above the town. And here at the moment in Sligo town, the spotlight has been turned on a local menswear shop which recently scooped a major UK fashion award. You see, Draper's magazine, that's the Bible of the fashion industry, and it recently selected EJ's of Sligo as the best menswear retailer of the year. It's a wonderful success story. It involves Westlife and the man who bought the bank.
Trumpeting circus elephants, teenagers screaming for a Westlife star, and an impressive building which once housed a bank. A unique combination on a special day for Eamonn Cunningham, the man behind Sligo's award-winning menswear store, EJ's. The opening of his new shop in the former Bank of Ireland building almost 2 years ago was a dream come true, because the original EJ's had very humble beginnings.
It was a small, tiny little shop, about 450 square feet. It was very small frontage, just a small little window. But the rent, it was low, the overheads were low, so it came in the start that I needed. We started off in it on a very, very low budget. I hadn't even enough money for bags, so we wrapped everything in paper, like, you know, paper and string, like the old way. And that's kind of, it was a good marketing ploy, really, like starting off. It got people talking that it was a little bit different.
It was only Eamonn himself and a part-timer back then, but now he employs up to 20 people at busy times. But buying the new shop is a story in itself. The building was once the bank which Eamonn dealt with.
At the time, EJ's was about 7 years open. We had a good, strong business built up. And I remember saying one day when I seen it in the Sligo Champion, I said, I'm going to try and buy it anyway, or go for it. I thought at the time maybe I was dreaming a little bit. But with events like, you know, things happened at the time. It was for tender on the 20th of September. So September the 11th, it was about 9 days beforehand. Like, banks started screaming, like, you know, the world economy is going to drop, you know, what's going to happen. Everyone was saying, like, pull back. So it brought the price down, like, into my range that I thought that I could afford. And so all the big players kind of stepped out. It was left up to a few local interests. So I stuck with it, went the extra little bit, and I got it, like, you know, cheap at the time. But it was pretty heart-stopping at the time. But, you know, it's like, looking back now, it seems cheap. You know, it's such a fabulous property. There's 11,000 square feet in all. It's a total menswear store now. We have 3 floors, like, jeans were on the ground floor, the suiting on the first floor, and then formal hire on the top floor.
Sales is very traditional, it used to be, you know, but I still think we set the 3/4 length, either in the black or the navy and the charcoal grey.
Yeah, I think the 3/4 length.
The 3/4 length probably suits you a bit better, right? Yeah.
Each brand has its own little area. So if a person likes Gant, we'll say they have the Gant area, or Hilfiger, or actually Hilfiger has the bank manager's office. That's where Tommy Hilfiger is now. So you can still lose a few pound in there.
If you've got one brand and you go after another brand and they come to the shop and they look what you've got good brands, you present them well. At the end of the day, what has happened actually is that the brands are coming looking for us. They're ringing up saying, you know, would you like to view the range? We had Armani recently, and hopefully they'll come along as well. You have to keep ahead of the posse. You have to keep every so often, maybe 2 every 3 years, redoing the shop, making it look good, and really showing people that you're on the cutting edge, as it were, of fashion.
Charcoal grey suit and the blue stripe is picked up with the shirt, you know. Because shirt and tie is what makes the suit, really, you know. So.
I suppose can I try it on? Of course,
EJ's is very much hands-on. Like, it's, you know, one-on-one. Like, people who come in, they always like that little bit of help. A lot of people now like to be left alone, but generally it's like a sales with excellent staff. You know, we do staff training, regular staff training, and like, they're all good, keen lads.
Among the other good, keen lads who've worked in EJ's were Westlife stars Shane Filan and Cian Egan.
Cian actually babysat our kids, so that kind of led on. Like, Cian was always mad for a few bob. You know, he was a great, like, even at 14 or that, like, he always wanted to, you know, to have the extra few bob in his pocket. So he came down to EJ's working with us, and at that time they were playing in IOU, so like EJ's used to dress them up, we'd fit them out for gigs.
The latest Sligo star to be kitted out by EJ's is now Tabby Callaghan, who was a guest at the Glitzy Awards ceremony in London, where EJ's was honoured by the Bible of the fashion industry, Draper's Magazine, with their award for the best independent menswear retailer in the UK and Ireland.
EJ Menswear from Sligo.
Please welcome Eamonn Cunningham, Rodney Munn and Cliff McCullough to the stage.
Like the award ceremony on the night, it was a who's who like in the fashion world. The best of the best were there. So it's not only put EJ's on the map, it put Sligo on the fashion map, like Westlife are doing, Tabby is doing for music. It puts Sligo on the fashion map. It's also set standards for us, you know, standards that we have to keep up and, you know, make sure that we don't, you know, like every little mistake now is going to be a big mistake. So, you know, but we'll keep working at it.
It seems that it's all happening in Sligo at the moment. I don't know. Hey, Tabby, I have to ask you a question. Do you know EJ Menswear in Sligo?
Of course I do, yeah.
Do you buy your gear there?
This is from EJ's.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something about EJ's. There's a big international sort of competition for drapers.
I was there.
You were there?
I went to support him, and he got it.
He won it, that's right. That's you knew that.
I
only found out yesterday that he did.
Yeah,
and you were there.
I'm so proud of him, man. Out of all, like, he was just a small shop from Sligo, right?
Yeah.
A big shop from a small town, and over all these massive businesses, he got it.
Yeah, and this is not just an Irish award; it's a UK and Ireland award. Anyway, he won, and he wants us to celebrate that. So he's actually given us a prize for someone in our audience. We asked them the following question. Maybe you can answer this one. You two have released a new album. Is it called, went straight to number one, is it called How to Build an Atomic Bomb, How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb, or How to Dismantle an Atomic Kitten?
Can I answer that?
Yes.
How to dismantle an atomic bomb.
Yes, absolutely right. OK. Will you dip in there and pick anywhere at all?
Amy, did you put one in here?
That wouldn't be gas. It wouldn't be the... OK. Jill Steele. Where is Jill Steele? Where are you, Jill? Give me a look at Jill. We'll get a picture of Jill up now in a moment, and perhaps a microphone to her. Jill, that you in red? Which is Jill? Let's sort out Jill. That's you, Jill. Okay, where are you from?
Coolock.
Coolock, OK. Well, I tell you what, you and a friend are going to Milan, the fashion capital of the world. The prize will include return flights, chauffeur-driven transfers, 3 nights in the 5-star Carlton Baglioni Hotel in the heart of Milan, and €1,000 in spending money. There you go. Yeah. Congratulations to Jill. Thanks to EJ Menswear in Sligo for a terrific prize. That's the end of part 3. Back in a couple of minutes' time. Do not go away.